Ashley Buckle, Corporate Revenue Officer, Materials Exchange, Chicago, Illinois. We are the first, the only, the best digital B2B e-commerce marketplace, matching buyers and some sellers of lumber, OSB, and plywood. If you didn't think you could get relief in pricing, you should come to Materials Exchange. It's free to come on and to look at pricing and to see what value you can get. Hey, I do my update. It's the first. I did my update yesterday. Went to the store to find out what panels we're doing. So our Materials Exchange OSB panel update, which we look at 7/16 at the store, and this gets really interesting. So if you look from all the weeks that we've done it, up until last week, it really didn't start falling. So I walked into the lumber store today, and a 7/16 sheet was $30.45. Last week it was $39.05. Let's do that in dollars per thousand board feet. In dollars per thousand board feet, that's $951 a thousand. That's the measurement the industry likes to do to keep everybody confused. 7/16 OSB on the Materials Exchange platform traded around 800. Some was below, some a little bit above, but that's around $25.60 a sheet. If you've been following this, and some of the people on YouTube were very wise and caught this, that we've been in front of the market on the whole way down at these lumber stores. It's not a revelation. I'll explain why to you. If you watch some of my other videos, remember this: there's something called an index. I won't name it by name, but it's an index. It is a publication that physically picks up the phone and calls people to find out what they bought and sold lumber at. Then they benchmark that, and they print that type of page twice a week. A lot of the industry, like the big home centers, buy off of that product, and a lot of the big sellers, the big retail yards that sell to home builders, sell off that. So the index on the way down generally lags. Why do you ask? It generally lags? Well, people that are long a bunch of inventory don't want to probably report that it's falling as fast as it is. That's just me guessing that. Don't take that for gospel. So what happens is the index falls slower, so when you walk into your lumber store, it's not falling as fast as the spot market. The index is also what home sellers or pro yards sell at. So what happened 2 months ago, the pro yards used to sell in 120 day. To home builders, they dropped down to a 30-day sales, but they bought 120 days of inventory. So when my friend sends me an email and it says, I can't get any relief, why not? I walked into my local lumber store and they can't drop their prices until they move this large chunk of inventory they bought. I said, look somewhere else then, because there's other people that have liquidated inventories and have brought their inventories down, or buying with less people in the middle and finding a great value there. Spot market. Spot market is when you call somebody and just buy it, okay? It is not an index market. Spot market sets the index market. The spot market, pro yards buy off of part of it. Part of it they buy on the index market, but part of it they get to buy as it falls down in this market. Distributors and wholesalers also buy in the spot market, and they put it all in one great big basket and call everybody and try to get it to sell it higher, right? That's how commerce works in the lumber industry. So this is how it works on the way down. So I can't get any relief. Look, go to other places and look. So this is the OSB market with a little bit of lumber. Oh, and by the way, when I walked in the lumber store today, I noticed that these studs, 2x4 8-footers that were $7 and some cents a few weeks ago have now dropped to almost $3.75. Southern Yellow Pine, they're almost the same price as treated. So the market has fallen. Will it go back up? I don't know. It certainly had a lot of buying in the last few weeks, but it quit going down, I will say. So come to mxlumber.com or materialsexchange.com and we'll get you the best look with the best transparency at lumber, plywood, and OSB. I hope you all have a great weekend, and please subscribe, like, and leave a comment.